be a very unfair world. You'll have to be doubly prepared to deal with it and to succeed in it. They would not let us make excuses. They would not let the fact that we were black growing up in, we're talking the 60s and 70s yet when I was a kid. There was still some remnants of discrimination around, but they would not allow us to use it as an excuse. My dad taught me to believe in myself and not let other people's thoughts about me become my own. They stressed so much education. My mom and dad didn't go to college, but they knew that their kids were going to have to, and worked and pushed and prodded. There were probably some tearful times, during there, and then some rebellion by us, like any kid will do. But, they did the best that they could with what they had to raise their kids. And my mom and dad are still with me today. They're both in their mid-80s. God bless them, and I love them very much. And I think it puts a smile on their face to see that, what I made of myself with their guidance, with their supervision. I'm a product of a two-parent family. I know more than anybody the importance of a dad in somebody's life. Dads are responsible for the socialization of young boys. I had that mentor. I had that role model. My dad was very disciplined. He got it in the military, in the Army, and so he raised me to be very disciplined. And so I know what that means, and to see so many young black kids today growing up without a father and the devastating effect that it's had on not having that male role model, I think it's very sad.
Well, they have raised a wonderful son who's gone on to be a very educated man and the top law enforcement officer in his county. That is a wonderful thing. My parents have always said the same thing. You can do and be whatever you want, and don't let anybody else keep you down. Well, I know that you have to run, Sheriff, and we're getting close to a break, but I want to thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy day to join me here this evening so my listeners can get a chance to understand who David Clarke is, Sheriff of Milwaukee County is. Thank you again. Hopefully we'll get to do this again soon.
Sure, it's my pleasure. Thanks for the opportunity, and God bless you. People can follow me on Twitter at Sheriff Clarke, Clarke.
Hey, do you have a Facebook page?
No Facebook. Twitter's enough.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, Sheriff. Have a great night.
You too now.
We'll be right back, folks.
When our water heater broke down last month, it was a nightmare. It took 5 hours for the plumber to show up, and he charged us a couple of $100 just to come out. Then it cost another $1,800 to put in the new water heater. By the time it was all said and done, I felt like I'd been taken. But what else could I do?
The smartest thing you can do is get a home warranty from American Residential Warranty. Their home warranties pay to repair or replace all your major appliances when they break, and they will break, and at the worst possible time. Call American Residential Warranty right now for free information on home warranties starting at just pennies a day. Don't wait for your refrigerator to stop running or your ceiling fans to stop turning. Call American Residential Warranty right now. Ask how you can save up to 50% on washer and dryer coverage. Just call 1-800-616-8010. That's 1-800-616-8010. Again, 1-800-616-8010. Call now.
Did you ever look at the stains in your coffee cup and then realize that's exactly what happens to your teeth? Power Swabs is the 5-minute solution to get your teeth white without visiting the dentist. This is Ben Gordon with Power Swabs, and if your teeth are stained from coffee, tea, or smoking, all it takes is 5 minutes with Power Swabs. In 5 minutes, you'll see an average of 2 shades whiter teeth, and in 7 days, 6 shades. It's clinically proven to whiten natural teeth as well as caps and veneers. The secret is a tooth detergent that was developed by Dr. Martin Ginniger that lifts stains off of your teeth. Best of all, there's no messy strips or trays that you have to leave in your mouth for an hour. Just swab your teeth for 5 minutes and you're done. To try Power Swabs risk-free, call 1-800-291-5140. That's 1-800-291-5140. I guarantee your bright white smile will have your friends talking about how great you look. Try it risk-free today. 1-800-291-5140. That's 1-800-291-5140.
Tired of paying outrageous prices for Viagra? Well, we have great news for you. Now you can finally get Viagra at huge discounts. Healthy Man allows you to save up to $500 on Viagra. Why pay U.S. pharmacy prices of $15 per pill or more when you can get Viagra for less than $3 a pill? Call today and get 40 Viagra pills for only $99. This can cost as much as $600 at your local pharmacy. You can't afford not to call us. If you want Viagra at the lowest prices, never pay $15 a pill pharmacy prices again. Get Viagra for less than $3 a pill. Call 800-595-2614 today and save up to $500 and get 40 pills for just $99. Healthy Man is fast, easy, and affordable. Operators are waiting at 595-2614 to take your call now. Call 800-595-2614. That's 800-595-2614. Again, 800-595-2614.
Start training for a new career in as little as 18 days. National EMS Institute's innovative boot camp program will train you for a new career. Learn to respond to emergency situations and become a certified EMT in just 18 days. National EMS Institute guarantees 100% job placement. Visit www.nationaleMSinstitute.com today to learn more about our 18-day boot camp. Or call us at 1-800-497-6732. NationalEMSinstitute.com.
Stuck in a boring, low-paid job? By 2017, there will be a shortage of 2 million cybersecurity jobs worldwide. If you have a technical background but don't have a computer certification, you are being drastically underpaid. In months, you could be qualified for a new job in information technology, making real money with real job security. A new career is just a few clicks away at thecodeoflearning.com.
Ecclesiastites. That was the previous call was Sheriff David Clarke from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Well, there's a little bit of a hiccup at the start, and as I was talking to the sheriff, I'm looking at all this stuff that I have on my computers, and all of a sudden, as I'm talking, I realize something. I realize that my voice that you're listening to kept on going in and out. So while I was talking to the sheriff, I did something with it, and I realized my main problem here, my microphone is going bad. And that is why it's got me going in and out, and somehow it feeds back and it's kicking off in the system. So a person, because it goes through the same system that the calls go through, so you can hear it. So they both go through the same area, if you will, on the computer. And there's something with the mic that is interfering with that, and it keeps going in and out and raising and lowering the volume all by itself. And all. So I think it's time for that the Bunkerized Home Studio gets a brand new Freedom mic. Look, if I didn't have this, some of this free, some of the software that allows me to monitor what's actually going on that you're hearing, because I didn't have this a couple of weeks ago, but so I got, we're becoming more and more professional here, at least trying to here on the Rod Eccles Show. We're upping our game every day. So now we see that one of the problems that we're having is with the microphone. So we will, as soon as the show is over this evening, I will be looking to order a brand new mic, and we'll get it here post-haste. So hopefully by the time the show airs beginning next week, heading into the Thanksgiving holiday, we'll have a brand new Freedom microphone here in the Bunkerized Home Studio. So until then, you're going to have to try to bear with me in the odd levels up and down, that type of thing. So because I'm talking directly into the mic, so it's not me that's not doing this thing, not doing it right. So you're only as good as the equipment that you have, no matter what you're doing. It doesn't matter if it's radio or if it's sports or if it's law enforcement. You're only as good as your equipment. Most of us are not MacGyver. So there, and I know there are people out there who have no idea who MacGyver is. One of the things that I wanted to ask the sheriff that we didn't have enough time for is about this ISIS and Syrian refugees. Now, the state of Wisconsin, Scott Walker has said that he's not going to accept any more Syrian refugees. Period. That he's not going to allow them. Now, early today, there was, liberals are trying to justify. I cannot understand this for the life of me. I can never quite understand this. Why everything bad in the world. Now, liberals, they attribute everything bad in the world. Now, let me be clear. Liberals attribute everything that is bad in the world as the fault of the United States of America. Now, this hatred that Muslims or Islamists have for America and the Western world and the Eastern world, basically non-Muslim world, is the fault of America, according to these liberals. They're not paying attention to the very fact that ever since Islam was birthed and started, it was a violent religion bent on world domination, and that everybody must either convert to Islam or die. Now, if you want to talk about, well, hey, I guess everything that happened, prior to 1776 is still the fault of America, according to these idiotic, stupid jackasses of liberals. What happened in Paris is not the fault of the United States of America. What happened in Paris is not the fault of the French. The French didn't pull the trigger. The USA didn't pull the trigger. It was radical Islam that went to another country that they had no business being in. They went to another country and decided to shoot up somebody else's country. If they want their freaking religion, they can stay where they are. We're not trying to disperse, well, our president is trying to disperse them all over the planet. But we're not actually trying to disperse them and get them to leave the Middle East. We want them to be able to live in the Middle East in peace. Sure, we might want some oil, but hey, the United States and most of our allies wouldn't need that oil from the Middle East if the stupid liberals in this country would allow us to get our own natural resources. What part of that do they not understand? Oh, they fully understand it. Make no mistake about it. Do not doubt me. They understand it. They just don't want us to have it. I mean, hell, you've got this thing now that, where Speaker Paul Ryan is calling for a pause on the refugee importation here in this country, and the Democrats are busy trying to set this up for a government shutdown battle. You know what I say? I say, for crying out loud, it's about time that the Republicans got some big brass kahunas and went all in. Because there is, right now, the Dems are on the wrong side. The Democrats are on the wrong side. The American people, the vast majority of American people, do not want any more Islamic or Syrian immigration into this country. We don't care how. Hell, we don't even care if they're 5 years old. We do not want any more. Period. So if the Democrats want to set this up as a shutdown battle, go right ahead, because guess who's going to lose on that one?